Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are doing great. So today I'm going to start a new series based on Pinterest ads. So it's going to be Pinterest ads masterclass. So here I'm going to talk about what are the different type of campaign objectives are available on Pinterest, which objective is beneficial for you because there are different type of objectives for different type of goals you have. So it is really important that you select the right kind of objective to promote your products, and then we will gradually move to how we will try to create a campaign. Then we will talk about different levels of campaign, such as campaign level, ad groups level, product level, and then ads level. Then we will talk about bidding strategy. What would be the competitive bid for you, whether to opt for automated bidding or custom bidding, and what should be an ideal budget for any campaign, and duration for your campaign. And then we will move to targeting. We will discuss about different type of targeting strategies you have, and what would be the optimum targeted audience size for your campaign. All of these things we will discuss in this video, and lastly we will talk about creatives. What are the different type of ad formats or creative you have, such as idea ads, collection ads, carousel ads, video ads, standard ads. All these ad formats are available. So this is going to be very exciting for you. Feel free to share your thoughts, and let's jump into the video. So what is your goal before you start running campaign? As I have discussed in the previous videos as well, instead of jumping to start a ad, first try to focus on your creatives. First try to create really great attracting pins. Try to create your organic audience base. Then if you see that your pins are getting good impressions, clicks and views, then you can switch to promotional ads. Because yes, if you have sufficient budget, then you can also start promoting from day one, but I would not suggest that. Okay, now moving on to goals. So in Pinterest there are different type of campaign objectives available: awareness, consideration, conversion, shopping, and video views. I have not mentioned video views here, but I'm going to talk about it later. So let's see what are the different type of objectives offer. Now, awareness. So, what is a awareness? Basically, when something is new or we are creating a awareness about it. So that is the basic concept of awareness is. So to make you understand, let's say you are a new advertiser, or you recently launched a product, and nobody is aware about it. So in that scenario, it you should run a awareness campaign, so that you are uh, you know your products or the ads will appear in the user search, so people can get your ads, or your pins will get more impressions. So basically, if you want to if you want people to discover your products on Pinterest, or search about your products on Pinterest, and you want your ads to reflect on the search platform, then you should go for awareness. So basically, awareness objective is ideal for brands or advertisers that are new on Pinterest platform, or they are recently launching any of the products, so they want to create a buzz about it, or they want to create a awareness about their brand or their product. So they can switch to awareness campaign. Now, how what are the bidding strategy available? So yes, you can switch to automated bidding, or if you want to go for manual bidding, you have to mention the minimum bid value for your campaign. How this bid value will be calculated? Based on the number of impression. So awareness campaign is calculated based on cost for impression, which is CPM. So based on 1000 impression, you will be the bid value whatever you set. Based on that, you will be charged. So let's say you mentioned the bid value as 0.10 cent, and you got 2000 impressions. So based on 2000 impression into 0.10 cent, that will be your charges. And we will talk about billing policy later, but that is how it spends. So if you are running awareness campaign, So it will also result in clicks and outbound clicks, but it will only focus on impressions. So if an impression is resulting in a clicks or outbound clicks, then that is a different thing. But if you are running awareness campaign, the sole purpose of the campaign is to highlight your products to get more and more impression. How you get impression is you will your products will be reflecting on the search platform. So after the end of this slide, I'm going to show you what is an impression, what is a click, what is a action, and all that. Now let's jump into the next type of campaign objective, which is consideration. So consideration is what? Basically, once you have established, I mean, once you have created awareness about your brand or about your product, then you can switch to a consideration campaign. So consideration campaign will get you more clicks. And basically the awareness campaign, the other name is traffic. So once you got sufficient traffic on your account, then we can switch to consideration. So what will happen is it will the people that are able to view your product, they will be more interested to click on that product, or they will be considering these products. So if once you have launched a product or a brand and you have sufficient traffic on your account, then you can switch to consideration campaign. Okay, so basically it gets more traffic by increasing the number of pin clicks and outbound clicks. So unlike awareness campaign, so awareness campaign objective is to get number of impression, but consideration campaign objective is to get number of more clicks and more outbound clicks. You will also get impression. Definitely, if you are getting clicks, that means you will also get impression, and that click might also result in a conversion. But if you are running a consideration campaign, it will only focus on getting number of clicks and number of outbound clicks that can result in an organic conversion as well. Okay. Now here the bidding strategy is same. You can switch to automated bidding, which is managed by Pinterest, or you can switch to manual bidding. But here the bid value will be set based on the number of clicks. So let's say if you are mentioning 10 cent for number of clicks for one click, so you got 1,000 clicks, so you will be charged 1,000 into 0.10 cent. So that is how the billing will work. So here consideration, we focus on number of clicks and outbound clicks. Now before we move on to the next campaign objective, I want to tell you that awareness and consideration campaign, the ramp up period is 48 hours. Now what is a ramp up period? Ramp up period is basically a duration. Let's say you created a campaign, and you keep on making changes. We have seen many advertisers making, every now and then they keep on making changes, they keep on editing the budget and bidding strategy. So that is not at all recommended. It's not only with Pinterest. If you switch to any other platform, we do not recommend making frequent changes. So if you are running a awareness and consideration campaign, you should wait for 48 hours for the campaign to reach its full potential. So if you are just checking after a couple of hours, you will not be able to understand whether the campaign is delivering properly or not. You can always refer to the hourly report, but that will still not show you the exact reporting of how your ads are performing on platform. So we would always suggest you, if you are running a awareness campaign or a consideration campaign, wait for 48 hours. Check how your campaign is performing. If after 48 hours, if you are not getting any sort of result, or if it is not spending, then definitely you can reach out to the Pinterest support, and they will probably look into it. If there is some technical issue or there is some other issue, they can tell you about it. Okay, so let's move to the next campaign objective, which is conversion campaign. Now conversion, what is a conversion? So let's say you recently launched a brand, you created awareness about it, and once you have sufficient traffic, you created a consideration campaign about it, so which will get more clicks. Now once people have you got a sufficient impression and sufficient number of clicks, then you can target a setup audience who would most likely to place an order, or who would most likely to convert. Okay, so what you can do is, once you are done with awareness and consideration campaign, and you have received enough impression and clicks on your campaigns, then you can switch to conversion campaign, so that your products will be reflecting to those people who are most likely to take an action on your ad. So basically this results in a any sort of action. That action can be page visit, add to cart, checkout, or sign up on your website. So please understand that these, when we are talking about conversion, these conversion are not happening on Pinterest platform. It will happen on your website. So let's say any which way I'm going to show you at the end of this slide, but just understand, if I'm viewing a ad on Pinterest platform, that is impression. If I'm clicking on it, that is a click. Now if I go to the website, if I click on the destination URL, that will become a outbound click. Now once I am on the product website, then there is a thing called Pinterest tag or pixel. So for conversion campaign to run on your account, or if you can't directly create a conversion campaign. So if you are a new advertiser, you will not be able to create a campaign. If you click on it, it will ask you to create sufficient traffic or sufficient conversion. Now how that conversion you can create is, for conversion campaign to run, you need to install the Pinterest tag on your website. Now, Pinterest tag is a piece of code that you need to add to your product website, where anytime the user visits your website and adds the item to the bag or to the cart, and then places an order, all these actions, all these interaction will be reported to Pinterest platform. So for that, we are using this Pinterest tag. Now there are various methods of installing a Pinterest tag. That is a vast topic. I will make a separate video on how to install a Pinterest tag and on that. So for just for now, understand that for conversion campaign to run, you need to first have a Pinterest tag installed on your website, and that Pinterest tag needs to fire. If you just install it, that is not sufficient. Your Pinterest tag needs to fire properly. It needs to report conversion to Pinterest account. So once you install a Pinterest tag, do a test order. So try to place an order on your account, and then you can cancel it from your site. But that will show you whether your Pinterest tag is running properly or not. If it is not running, then you will probably not able to create a conversion campaign. So it is really important that you have a Pinterest tag on your website, and it should work properly. It should report the conversion onto your Pinterest account. Then if it is running smoothly, then you can go ahead and click on a create a conversion campaign, right? Now you need to understand that let's say in the Pinterest tag is only able to track page visit or add to cart. Okay. And they have not Pinterest tag has not yet tracked checkout conversion. So if the checkout event has not been tracked, then you will not be able to create a conversion campaign for checkout event. So once you create a conversion campaign, you will be asked to select a optimizing event. So which particular event that you want to focus on? If you want to focus on add to cart, you can select. If you want to focus on checkout, you can also select checkout. But for that to happen, your Pinterest tag needs to report at least one checkout onto your Pinterest account. So you can only optimize your conversion campaign to specific event if that event has already been tracked on your Pinterest account. Okay. So Pinterest tag is mandatory for to run a conversion campaign. And as I can mention here, as I have mentioned here, it basically drives people to take action like checkout, sign up, or add to cart on your product website. Okay. These conversion are happening on your website, not on Pinterest account. Now how we bid? So the bidding strategy are same. You can switch to automated bidding or manual bidding. So manual bidding will be based on the action, number of actions. So you will be paying per one action, whatever the bid amount that you mentioned, based on that you will be charged. Now, moving on to the next one, which is a shopping campaign. Now, what is a shopping campaign? Basically, let's say you are a brand and you have a catalog, because every brand or every business has number of products, hundreds and thousands of products. So for that, you need to create a catalog for on Pinterest. Now there are different methods of creating a catalog. I will make a separate video on it. So if you have a catalog and you want to focus only on those products and product pins, and you want to highlight them by running an ad, then you can switch to shopping campaign. That is only specific to the catalogs. Okay. If you do not have a catalog, then you will not be able to run a shopping campaign. You can only run a shopping campaign if you have a catalog on your account. Now understand, catalog is only available to countries where ad services are available. So there are certain countries where ad account you cannot create. So if you are not able to create an ad account, then you will not be able to upload your catalog. So for now, just understand, to run a catalog sales campaign, you need to have a catalog. Now, catalog sales campaign is again divided into two types. One is based on your audience, and one is based on your retargeting audience. So let's say if you already have created an audience, you can use it on your shopping campaign or catalog sales campaign to target them. But let's say you want to, you go for dynamic retargeting campaign. That means it depends on your Pinterest tag. So let's say in the last 180 days, Pinterest tag has reported 10,000 people that have visited your website and have taken action on your products. So if you are going for DIT campaign, then those you have to mention a look back window, and based on that look back window, which is let's say 60 days or 120 days or 180 days, however whatever the number of conversion you has been reported in that in those number of days, your campaign will be targeted to that. So we just by theory, it is, I understand it is difficult. So I will show you how to create a DRT campaign, how to create a normal shopping campaign. So we will understand in that in the next part. So basically it discover, it helps people discover your products or services while searching Pinterest. And the bidding strategy is again automated and manual. So it will be the bidding strategy will be based on number of action, similar to conversion campaign. So conversion campaign and the shopping campaign are slightly different. Shopping campaign is only for your products. Conversion campaign you can run for your products as well, or as well and for your normal pins. Okay. Now moving on to the last one, which I did not mention in the introduction, which is a video views campaign. So as the name suggests, basically if you have a video that you want to promote, then you can and want to get more number of views on your video pin, you can go to video views campaign. So basically it if you want to get number of views on your video pin, then you should go for video views campaign. Now video views, you have two type of video ads are of two types: standard width and max width. So there are different type of specification are available. So in the ad creation, ad formats video, I'm going to talk about different type of specification as well. Now, video views is based on the CPV, like cost per view. Now, that view should be at least 2 seconds minimum or more. So let's say they viewed your pin for 2 seconds or more. Based on that, you will the bid value that you set, you will be charged on that. So these are all the campaign objectives that are available on Pinterest. So in the next video, I'm going to start. I'm going to create a campaign, and then I can show you in detail what are the different type. So stay tuned for the next part. Thank you so much for watching.